Break the ice.
All right. Well, hello everyone. I am here in Washington, D.C. with a couple of amazing advocates, these incredible Carnie Wilson from Wilson Phillips and my dear friend Athena. And we're here talking about mental health and raising mental health awareness and raising awareness about Tardive Dyskinesia, which is a movement disorder that impacts people living with, some people living with a serious mental illness. And what are we here to do, Carnie and Athena? We want to come and change, make change, right? Change people's hearts, change people's minds about people living with mental illness. And we really want to show that change is possible and inspire people. So, it's funny, a lot of people will see playing cards, right? And they don't think of magic, they think of value, right? They think, oh, there's like the ace, there's a 10, another ace, and they think about this as value, right? They think about winning and losing, but I don't see cards like winning and losing, because really I wasn't a very good player at cards. I really view cards as like an agent for change, like I say. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's a good example. So, here, I have this 5 cards, the 9, the king, 6, 10, probably not the best poker hand, right? But I'm the internal optimist. I always think, oh, maybe, I think, actually, Carnie, do me a favor. Put out your head for a second. Can you hold on to this for a minute? Sorry.
For one more day? Sure.
Sure. It won't even be for one more day. But cheesy joke aside, let's just recap where we are. So I have, the 9, the 6, the 3, the king, and the 10. Not the best hand, right? But I'm the optimist. I want to make change. So let's all snap our fingers. All right. So now we have the 10, the jack, the king, the queen, and the ace of hearts. Straight flush. Pretty good. Can't really get much better than that, but that's a little bit of change. We're here to make big changes, right? Well, let's stop at that. Carnie, why don't we get a little impulsive, a little reckless, and make big changes? Right? I'll take those back from you. Now, these cards have been read, right?
I thought there was big change already. But
Well, we're just getting started. Because look, they were red, now they're all blue. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? But change is possible. But what I really don't understand, Carnie, is the cards were red, then they were blue. Where did all these come from?
Wow.
So change is possible, right? We're definitely understanding that. But some people, too, get confused between what change really means. People like us who have lived with mental health issues and challenges, we know how to strengthen ourselves and really make changes. Some people, though, want to change but don't want to put in the work, right? They would rather impersonate someone else instead of trying to change themselves. We've all been there, right? We all wish we could sing like someone else, look like someone else. I mean, I wish I had David Copperfield's bank account, but it is what it is. But it's kind of like my friend the Joker here, right? We see the Joker. Now, this Joker isn't happy being a Joker. He wants in on the action. I understand it. You can see he's kind of dressed like a king. He's got his royal robes. And a lot of times people think, well, you can be flashy and, be what you want to be, but, you really can't imitate people. Let me show you what I mean. This Joker thinks he can imitate any card in the deck. Point to a number card. The 7 of diamonds, that's a good one. 7 of diamonds. Now look what I'm talking about. So, the Joker is impersonating the 7 of diamonds. Now this can work with any card. So, Carnie, do me a favor. Number cards don't have as much ink. Why don't you select a court card that has more ink, a little harder to impersonate?
How about queen?
Queen of Hearts?
Yeah.
It's the most popular card in the deck. And you're certainly a Queen of Hearts, so that makes sense. So again, same principle, Carnie. Impersonates the 7 of Hearts. Pretty crazy. I can see it in your face, but this is the problem with impersonating people, right? If you're unwilling to make the changes and you don't want to put in the work and all you do is impersonate people, Carnie, give me your hand. Put it up your hand for a second. What are you left with when there's no one to impersonate anymore and you're not willing to put in the work? Turn it around. You're left with nothing. Show them.
Yep.
So
Where did this come from?
you did it, Carnie. You did the magic, but the real magic you're doing is lending your story to mental health support. Thank you so much for coming down to Washington and giving us a voice and just being an amazing human being. And thank you for all the work that you do. And thank you. And really, I hope this video helps change people's hearts and minds when it comes to people with mental illness. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wow.